Good afternoon, our honored guests, my fellow Toastmasters, and especially Mr. Grace. I always feel so inspired when I listen to your speeches, and this one was no exception. When you came out and tossed your coin in the air, I was hooked from the beginning. And I really think that the entire speech embodied everything that you were hoping to get through with that simple interaction. It was experiential, it was audacious in its way, that you tried to grab us all in and help us participate. I felt like I ate half the speech prior to the time. And it really showcased the character that you try and bring to everything you talk about. Today, previously, and I'm sure in the future. Again, I think one of the strongest points of your speech was the way you interacted with all of us. The fact that you actually had that coin, flipped it in the air. I had to stop running for a second because I actually had to watch it go up. And as I looked around, I saw everybody else doing the exact same thing. And that was an amazing way to draw us in. I was hooked from that beginning, and someone else hanging on every single word, just as we all were hanging to see if we had gotten it right. It's our tails. A second thing that I think was very strong about your speech, and it really showcased it today, even as I've watched it develop over your last couple speeches, is the way that you use your vocal tonality to really emphasize the points. A lot of us, when we're speaking, we tend to go up or try to make a very important point, but you have such energy. You're up here all the time, and when you're trying to hear a point about being audacious, you were talking, and then came and hushed about the importance of audacity. And that really is interesting, and is really makes me pay attention, because when you get quiet, like, oh, I really know that this is going to be very important, because everything else is just high energy. And I need to take a second and bring that in, because you're taking a second. Keep it in for us. Now, the one thing that I had trouble with your speech that I think have made it, give it that extra 2% to the 100% stronger, was really emphasizing that metaphor throughout the speech of the three sides of the coin and the three areas you're trying to hit on. You mentioned audacity and the experience, but you did not put it into the heads or the tails. You brought it in at the end with the characterization of the spine, but I just hope it would bring it all in and make it an unbelievably strong metaphor. But in the end, I love the speech, and I would like to say, I'm calling it in the air and saying, I hope to see some more from you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Shay. Mr. Hammer, can we have 1 minute on the clock?